Hi, so this is my presentation on marketing for managers on personal brand reflection. First up, we have agendas where all the agendas are listed about the presentation. Introduction. Hello, my name is Athar Patkas and I'm from India. I come from a supportive nuclear family of four people where my father works in service sector, my mother is a homemaker, and my sister works in an IT company in India. I hold a degree in hospitality and I'm currently pursuing my MBA at RMIT University. My interests include playing chess, playing basketball, and cooking sometimes, which help me keep balanced. First up, we have personal branding. So personal branding is basically process of branding oneself or one's career as a brand. So there are majorly six key components for the personal branding process, which is first up authenticity, that being oneself and being genuine about oneself, and then we have unique selling proposition, basically the differentiator, what makes you different. In my case, it's creativity. As you can see, my presentation is basically based on the idea of a scrapbook where we used to have a scrapbook as we were kid. We used to have a scrapbook where we write our all things. So second, we have consistency. Consistency is basically ability of a person to manage everything across their life, like work life balance. And value proposition is basically when what a person provides to a company or to organization. Visibility is your presence, online presence, or public speaking presence. And reputation management is basically managing your visibility and brand image within your organization. So self-awareness is basically correlated with personal branding. So self-awareness is basically a concise knowledge of person about his desires, his feeling, his characteristics, and his emotions. So major key components are internal self-awareness, where the person should be aware of his own values and passion. External self-awareness is basically when understanding how people perceive you according to your behavior. And emotional self-awareness is basically recognizing your emotional response to others and being empathetic about it. And behavioral self-awareness is basically how you behave with others. Next up, we have empathy map on myself, which is divided into four segments of says, thinks, feels, and does. So it's basically what I say, what I think, and what I do about it, and how I feel after doing that. So if you take an example, like first, I need to what I say is I need to balance my coursework and my personal life at the same time, and I have to specialize in my field to get new things, learning new things every day. And intense work should be manageable. And then what I think is I am I making everything out of my course which I'm doing. And what I do is try to attend all the lectures, seminars, workshops regularly, and participate into group presentation and group projects. And what I feel after doing this, I get motivated about my ambitious future, and sometimes stressed and sometimes overwhelmed about the process. And next up, we have SWOT analysis, which is analysis of strength, opportunity, weakness, and threat. So strengths include public speaking, leadership, creativity, empathy, reliability, energy. And opportunities are getting enrolled into new tech courses, adapting new technologies, yeah, getting new industry trends, networking events, and collaborative projects. And my weaknesses include homesickness, low tech skills, resistance of seeking help because I'm shy of seeking helps from other, and delegational issues. And the threats include highly competitive market in Australia in MBA, and the stress management due to work life balance, which is like managing your work and the work and the education and all the assignments due dates at the same time. And also sometimes conflict of interest, and I sometimes get demotivated due to negative feedbacks. Next up, we have Tau's analysis, which is basically the combination of external and internal factors, which includes strength and weakness as internal factors, and external factors, which are opportunities and threat, which directly affects a student for their working conditions. Uh, so from this Tau's analysis, we have done a risk and reward matrix where some of the key objectives were determined, which were like medium risk and medium reward was to use public speaking skills for maintaining a good online presence. So it was termed as medium because sometimes making online presence becomes a difficult part, which where we also have to deal with negative feedbacks. And we have done a low risk and high reward, which is weakness and opportunity to improve tech skills by investing in tech courses. I think this key objective is very important because nowadays the everything is going technical and online. So improving tech skills is one of the major important part, and which can be done by investing in tech courses, your time and money. And we have implementing strategy for the tech course, which is first identifying the skill gaps. So basically the tech skills, that new technologies and using of AIs and using of avatars. Then second step is researching and appropriate selection of the course, the tech course. So like selecting appropriate tech course is very integral because you are investing time and money, so you have to be very precise about what we have to learn. Then setting clear learning objective about what type of tech are now very much frequent in the market, so learning those techs would be of a great reward. Then create a learning schedule. So schedule has to be created between your work, your ongoing college assignments and college lectures to fit in the time frame to get full attention on the tech courses as well. Then engaging on hands-on practice, because basically tech is not so much theory but very much practical, so it has to be hands-on practice. Then seeking feedbacks from your seniors, maybe the tech course experts, for the continuous improvement. And obtaining a certification and credentials, the legalization of your tech course, that you have done this particular tech course in this field. So the certifications is very important. Next up, we have created a Gantt chart for the whole 2024 year. I've created only 1 year Gantt chart because I'm not very sure about the another year, because my personality I like to work only within a small time frame, so that I make everything achievable for myself. The first, we have all the tasks, which is from orientation, onboarding, electing courses, leadership workshops, personal branding development, internship applications, summer internships, and personal development. So all the tasks are listed below with their timeline and the time which the task is going to take, which is approximately done from January 2024 to December 2024. Then next up, we have smart objectives. As it's very focused on the tech courses, enhancing networking skills is one of the most important part, and it's also a smart goal because it is specific, as joining professional organizations or attending networking events for making strong industry connections. And then it's measurable because attending at least 2 networking events per month would be a normal task, and getting like at least minimum 5 of new professionals, meeting them at the events and getting your industry connections strong. And it's achievable because I can utilize all the resources provided by the university for like meeting alumni, finding networks and events, and make introductions. Then it's relevant because building a strong professional network is crucial for future, because in future like in industry insights, in future the strong connections will help getting jobs and getting work done as well sometimes. And it's time bound because this goal can be achieved within within the academic year, because it's not a very big goal, so it's very time bound and achievable. So that was a SMART goal, which is enhancing networking skills. Next up, we have our conclusion of the presentation is, we have examined many aspects of personal branding in presentation, like self-awareness and strengths, shortcomings, threats, and new opportunities in the market, and created a strategic plan in getting to get involved into low risk and high reward key objective. And furthermore, like, we have also discussed important lifelong learnings and skills development, which is basically investing time into tech courses and keeping up with the newest skill sets and adapting to new technologies, which will result in long term success and keeping relevant ever evolving digital landscape. And this is basically this was basically a presentation about my strengths, weakness, opportunities, and new shortcomings and everything. So this is the reference list where all the information is taken from. Thank you for listening.